Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Well, the first point to make here is that the Mahabharata and things like this, yeah, for us they could be, these people did exist. We do believe that, people like Ram, etc., they did exist, yeah, Arjun, etc., but not necessarily in the way they've been depicted in the Mahabharata. So what I'm trying to say is that everybody can make a mistake, including the writer of the Mahabharata. The only person who can't make a mistake is Guruji, right? So if you really want to find out about Krishna, right, we can go and read Krishna Avatar by Guru Gobind Singh Ji. You get it? So Maharaj has written those stories for us, so we can understand what this, and also we can then learn the point of them. Because when we read Krishna Avatar, we can then find out the point of this Bani. Why is Krishna important to us? Yeah? Why is Ram important? If you read it if you ask a Pandit to explain to you why he was important, he's going to give you his version. Probably consisting of, at the end of it, you've got to pay the Brahmin some money. Yeah? Because that's what they work as, a pyramid scheme, yeah? And the Brahmin's at the top, he's always getting paid. Yeah, whether you're buying him stuff or whatever, yeah? So if anybody comes up to you and says, I'll do this prayer for you if you give me X amount of money, right? Walk away there and then. Big warning sign. No one should be charging you for a prayer. Yeah? Bani is free. Yeah? Prayer is free. In fact, there's kamna there, isn't it? There's desire there. It's not nishkam. In a way, it's a bit like the Gurdwara as well. They charge you for the khand part, innit? Or this other part. But that's another issue. Pandits there as well, charging for everything. So, should we believe in the Mahabharata? What's the point of believing in them? There's a lesson to be learnt from everything. Like from you guys, yeah? You're going to go to Gurdwara. Should the Sikh believe in Guru Granth Sahib Ji? Yes. But is belief enough? Are we supposed to read it? Well, many a person I've met who's a Sikh who's never ever looked at Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Never ever peeled back the Rumali and seen Maharaj. They can't even read their own language of their Gurus. Yeah? There's a lot of people I know can't read the Guru's language. So look at those words and they look like nothing to them. But it's the Guru's own language, isn't it? The Guru himself made that language, Gurmukhi. It came from the Guru's mouth. Yeah? And he's written it down in a new script that he invented for us to break us away from the other two scripts. So surely our first farz as Sikhs should be to learn the Guru's language. How are we going to speak to him unless we speak to him in his language? Yeah? He's given us this beautiful language to learn. So Gurmukhi should be an essential. But going back to the point of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, it's not enough to believe in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, one must also read it and understand it, vichar karna, to understand what is being said. In the same way, reading those stories of Mahabharata or believing in them is going to help you. You have to learn something from them. If you can learn good from something, then it's good. But if you learn bad from something, it's bad for you. Yeah? So therefore, just like a medical textbook talks about things that we may not discuss with our parents. Somebody studying medicine here, I'm not sure. But there's things in a medical book that you might not necessarily discuss with your parents. There's pictures in there of the human anatomy that we wouldn't put up in a Gurdwara. But the book itself is not wrong. Yeah? There's good in there. But it can be used for the wrong thing as well. Like the Nazis were doing experiments on human beings. That was using science for the wrong thing. Right? So it's just about what can you do with it. We don't have to believe in them in the sense that we don't believe that those people are above the Guru. The main foundation has to be the Guru's concept is Gur jaisa nahi ko dev. There is no devta as high as the Guru. Sab to vad samrat Gurudev. The most powerful of all is Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Yeah? Sab te vadda Sat Guru Nanak. Jin kal rakhi meri. He is the biggest of them all. So we've got this great Guru, and what he teaches us is important. Yeah? And if he chose to put some stories about Ramji in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, as if you look in the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, you find some stories that reference other people from the Mahabharata. So you have to know about them, otherwise you won't understand it. And what those things used to do in the old days is, if they didn't understand some of the stories, they used to go get a Pandit, kidnap him if need be, and say, "Oi, what does that story mean? Tell me the meaning of that story." Now, obviously we don't need to be kidnapping Pandits, innit? We can be reading Dasam Granth Sahib. And Dasam Granth Sahib's already got all the the arth of those stories inside there. So it is important that we have our own Vidyarthis who read those and then interpret them in the Guru's light, not with the Pandit's light. So it's good to learn those stories, but only if we learn the Guru's meaning, message from them.